Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Tuesday, June 20th. So, yesterday was a really good day. Bill worked 5 hours of overtime in the morning, which in the morning when I got up, I got all the house stuff done. And by the time he came home, I was outside reading my book. It was actually pretty nice here yesterday for most of the day. And he washed his truck, and then we went and got lunch and came back. And after we were done eating, I would say it was about 1 o'clock. And he said, I think I'm going to close my eyes for a little bit, take a nap. If you, want to diamond paint, cross stitch, do whatever. So I actually came up here and decided to diamond paint. And I diamond painted, I want to say from like 1 until 4. That was a good chunk of time. And I got a good chunk done, so I will show you that. But while I was diamond painting, I decided to watch a movie on Netflix called To Leslie. The movie was about this woman who won the lottery in her town, and it was $190,000. She had, at that time, a 13-year-old son, and within 6 years, she is broke and homeless. And she was always an alcoholic, so that's something she's always battled. And it's sort of her redemption story, like her trying to get herself back on track. I loved the movie because I feel like it was very realistic for what things people go through. And at the end, I felt hopeful for her. So, highly recommend that movie. I really liked it. So, let me flip you around and show you what I as far as diamond painting. This is coming together so much. I love it so much. I mean, can you even? So I was able to get done yesterday this and then the top of this. So I have the bottom part of this section and then I can move on. And I think I have 2 or 3 more sections and I'm done. Maybe, yeah, probably 3. But doesn't it look so good? I'm so pleased still with the way the ruler works, the mesh ruler. I mean, look how perfect those are. Seriously, it is serious perfection. Loving this so much. And I do not normally allot myself 3 hours of diamond painting time in one stretch. It was actually very nice to have that time yesterday to do that. So when I have that time, I appreciate it very, very much. So, like I said, I diamond painted for a good bit. My stepdaughter and her boyfriend came over for dinner, and they actually brought us dinner from Chipotle. And they brought a chocolate cake for dessert because that was technically Bill's Father's Day dinner because she didn't see him on Father's Day. And so we enjoyed that. And then when they left, we watched TV for a little bit. And then Bill went to bed, and I decided to do some stitching. And while I was stitching, I finished the last episode of the show on Apple TV that I had been watching, Severance. It is season 1. Hold on one second. Okay, that was Bill calling. And when he calls, I always pick up because you never know, right? So I was watching the last episode of season 1 of the show Severance on Apple TV. And the premise of the show is people who get this operation on their brain that separates your work life from your home life. You work for the company that does the operation. So when you go in the building and you go in this elevator and you go up to your floor, there's some kind of chip put in your brain and it switches over. So then you're in your work life and you have no memory of your home life. And then when you get in the elevator to go back home, when you're going down the elevator, the chip is activated the other way. And then you are in your home life and you have no recollection of your work life. Well, of course, this does not work out quite how the company figured it. It takes a minute to get started. It took a couple of episodes for me to really be like, this is so odd and strange, but it was so odd and strange in a good way that I wanted to keep watching. So the last episode, fantastic. And I thought, oh no, they have to have a second season because it leaves you on a cliffhanger. And then I started watching. There is a new season of Black Mirror on Netflix. And if you've never heard of that show, the best way I can sum it up is it is separate stories, and they are like futuristic tech things, but applied to everyday life. It's really hard to describe that show. I love it. And I've seen all of the episodes, and there are 6 new episodes on there. I watched the first one last night. Holy moly. And I started the second one. So I'm looking forward to seeing where the second one is going. But while I was stitching and watching that, while I was watching that, I was stitching on Primrose Cottage Stitches Be Happy Home, of course. Still working on that one. So very cute. And here's my progress. So I built the second level of my house. I love saying that when you stitch a house, right? You're building it essentially with thread. I did the little eaves on the roof, and then tonight what I will do is I will aim to get this done. The roof, the bee, and the beehive. I don't know if I will accomplish all of that, but that is my goal. And then the house will be done. So then I will probably move over here, do this, then do this, and do this. This is very, very cute. Absolutely love it so much. And that's all I have for you guys. Did a lot of crafting yesterday. Enjoyed it very much. And I actually started reading a new book today. Claire McGowan came out with a new book called Let Her In, Let Me In. One of those. It's on Kindle Unlimited. And these people move to this house and things go bad. So I hope you guys have all had a good weekend, a good day today. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.